that good? You happy with that?
That's better.
You happy with that?
It's your fucking show. I don't give a fuck.
It's our fucking show. Shut your
I'm the
mouth.
permanent guest.
Holy shit! So it looks like we're sounding good. People are in, and I think they're ready to hear a live fucking podcast.
What the
Holy
fuck
shit.
is up the internet?
What is up the internet? It is your favourite boys You Like That podcast. My name is Adam and I am one half of the You Like That podcast.
I feel like we got Twitch energy.
You do!
My name's Jack. I'm the other half of the You Like That podcast. Audio listeners, if you're not on the Twitch thing, we're very sorry. We're streaming on Twitch, as you all know, for our 50th episode.
Exactly.
So we're like fucking Jake Paul at the moment, just bouncing off the fucking wall.
Fucking A. Fuck, guys. Episode 50.
Episode fucking 50.
We have done 50 fucking episodes
quarantines, solo episodes, no movies coming out. Feel like that podcast got through it all.
We fucking completed it, mate. We fucking
did it. We did Saw retrospectives. We did our top 10 movies each. We did a Jurassic Park week. Mate, we got through it all.
We have gotten through it. This is very hard trying to get used because I'm looking at the chat as well. Everyone's going. Shaz, 50 episodes, a huge grind fucking oath it is. Big Mitch, this is the worst OnlyFans I've ever seen. Yeah, we just started, bro. Don't worry. We've got to give you a bit of story before we get into the actual, juicy part. You'll probably skip it anyway because this is live. You can't skip it now. So
eat shit. You have to listen to every single fucking second of this.
Fucking hell. So, geez. So let's just go through. Jack, how are you feeling right now?
Mate, I'm not.
We've already started it hard, but let's just go through the day.
Feel good. I feel I'm not nervous or anything.
Yeah.
Because we don't edit anyway.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean Adam, because he does all the work. I feel good. I'm excited. I feel like this will be a lot of fun. It'll be silly. It'll be ridiculous. It'll be a bit different to our normal episodes for a few reasons, which we'll get into. Namely, because for the first time in our 50 episode history, one of us didn't see the movie this week.
Fuck.
So it's going to be a little bit different during the review, but I've got a stupid idea.
We've got a plan for it.
Of course I have a stupid idea. I always have a stupid idea. But yeah, how do you feel? Your young baby boy is turning 50.
I've been sort of stressing it in the day just because everything's here at my house, so it's sort of my responsibility to make sure that everything is going and good. So I was all last night setting up the Twitch, getting all the side panels sorted, the chat and all that. Trying to remember what Rad Shaz himself taught me. Shout out to Shaz for showing me Twitch and getting there. While you're here, follow Rad Shaz as well. He fucking speedruns Resident Evil and those old classic games, and he's a fucking genius.
And he talks so confidently and fluently while he does it. I don't know how his brain, you can tell he plays guitar because he's got those, two things going on.
And shameless plug, the song for the intro to the stream was the Antagonist from our band 10 Years Too Late, with Shaz as the guitarist of. Also Steve, who's in the chat. Also Andy, the drummer, who was in the chat, who you know from our Hubie Halloween episode.
Chat, is our video working? Or has my phone died? Have we got video? Is the video working? Please let us know. Yes, okay, that's all I need to see. I think my phone's just cooked it.
Your phone's just cooked it. As long as the chat's going, that's all we fucking need.
So I'm covering up us with a little remote because it will be, I'm such a narcissist, I would be fucking staring at myself the whole time.
Yeah. Your phone died, mate, lol.
Okay, we're good. No, we're fine.
Yeah, your phone's just cooked, bro.
Okay, yeah, so...
Yeah, so just trying to get through now and just making sure this is
You've been streaming here and there, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, but it was literally just, I let Shaz, set it up, and then I just went, okay, all I have to do is just go click live, done. No one watches me, so it's fine.
Ideally, that's how this would have gone, but we also need to produce an episode.
Exactly
because
right.
We're still trying to build a brand here.
So it's going to be weird, but hey, I'm just stoked to see how many people are right in the chat right now.
Yes, thank you very much.
Shout out to all you people that fucking are here with us live right now.
Oh my god, the shares during the week, thank you so much. It's the biggest push this podcast has had.
Yeah.
And it's just so sick to see. Thank you.
It is so mad. Thank you all for making
And it works because look how many fucking people are here right now.
It's
sharing works. Buying ads on Instagram, buying likes on Instagram. We don't even buy ads.
Yeah, no.
We literally buy likes.
No.
It doesn't work. Word of mouth does everything.
Exactly.
I'm still in YouTuber mode. I've got to calm down.
Yeah.
My heart's going to give out. We're only 2 minutes in.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, sorry about last week, by the way. Holy shit. I was so fucking sore and sick.
You basically
And you can see me in the YouTube video slowly slumping over in the chair. As you can see, I feel a bit better today, so I've got a bit more pep in my step.
Yeah, sort of watching that back, I'm like, surely he's probably close to dying right now.
It didn't feel great.
Yeah.
And then literally 10 hours after that, I started a 7-day work week,
Yep.
which culminated in
Which
me
fucking
not being
sucks.
able to see a movie today.
Yep.
But
You didn't
we
miss
will
much.
push through it.
So, in talking about a movie, guys, we're going to jump into the review now for Monster Hunter. We're going to get this out of the way. We're going to talk about what we've got for it. So, we'll jump through, guys. If you haven't seen Monster Hunter, which I don't think you have, and I don't think you will, doesn't matter. We're just going to spoil the fuck out of it straight away. So, this is not a movie you need to worry about.
The mark for a movie generally and its quality is Red Letter Media do it. They call it fuck you, it's January. Studios don't know what to do with these movies they've made, and they're like,
Yeah.
they're not going to make any money. People might be bored after New Year's, still on holidays a little bit, so we'll just dump everything in cinemas. Doesn't matter if there's a pandemic, dump everything in cinemas. It might make a couple of bucks.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter brings us to Monster Hunter.
Yeah, it brings us to Monster Hunter, which a lot of people in the chat had already got the assumption that it was shit, it looked shit.
Video
It's a
game
poor
movie,
video game adaptation.
generally not very good.
Alright, I'm going to run you through
Except
all the
Sonic.
little parts for it. So, this was directed by Paul W.S. Anderson,
Ooh, already bad.
most known for Mortal Kombat 1995.
Great movie.
Is it? He also did the first Resident Evil movie.
Alien vs Predator.
Yeah, Alien vs Predator. He also did all the Death Race movies. This guy's been around. He's done some shit that is sort of on the fence of. Some people like it, a lot of people hate it. Sort of culty.
The first Mortal Kombat is a terrible movie, but it's likable.
Yeah.
The Resident Evil movies aren't likable.
Yeah, nah, and they make quite a few, and I think that's probably.
How many did that? 8?
I think it's 6 or 7. It's
And
6 or 7.
This year we're getting a TV series and a reboot of movie.
And great.
Make more games. The games are so good.
That's what we want.
And we're getting the game. We're getting Village.
Yeah. So runtime, we had a runtime of 103 minutes. So this was, hitting the ballpark of an hour and a half. It felt like fucking ages watching this shit, man. When I say
I'm so
103
glad I
minutes,
didn't see this.
bro, when it was 103 minutes, 70 minutes. The first 70 minutes were all in the one place, and it fucking sucked.
That's what it looked like from the trailer. I was
It's
just like,
there were not many scenes used. So
I was like, they went out into the Sahara Desert.
Yep.
Got 3 allocated shooting
Yep.
days, and shot everything.
they shot 85
Is that
minutes
what it
worth
was?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%. Budget
And what,
60 million.
by the way, if you're making a movie, what do you want people to look at in the background? Fucking sand.
Why
Just
not?
sand. Nothing
Why
else.
not?
I'm sorry, I'm still yelling.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
You've got to hit it. Shaz also says, please review the Street Fighter movie one day. That is a classic.
Never seen
God, who fucking knows?
it. James will rake me over the coals for that. I've never seen it.
Daniel Indiana actor and actresses. I'll get to that right in a second. So it had a budget of 60 million. Not a lot, but not cheap. For something like this that was
Yeah.
highly CGI'd, I think they did well, but I think a lot of that budget did just go to
To the
the
monsters.
monster design.
Which is what you'd hope. I
The-
mean, like, you see cosplayers make the giant swords and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's incredible what they do with just foam. So
Yeah, it's
you would
pretty,
hope a major...
it's pretty crazy. It has grossed now up to about 16.3 million back in the box office, which is, you just look at all the memes just going
I'm
through
looking
there,
at AJ.
fucking-
AJ's having my baby.
Yeah, no, he is he
Is that AJ?
Yep.
Okay.
Jack and Brendan. Wow, yep. There you go.
Congrats, man. The
Congratulations.
dry spell's over. The dry spell is over.
We-
I had sex with AJ.
Good work.
And the result
That's
is
what we're
over.
here for. Now, the Rotten Tomatoes score is usually at the go off here. 48% critic score.
That's huge.
No, the huge part is the audience score.
That's
70%.
Why?
70% of cunts enjoy this movie. For whatever fucking reason.
I don't know much about the Monster Hunter fan base. Is it quite rabid?
It's pretty neckbeard.
Okay, yeah, I assumed, yeah.
It's like, I don't know, like, this series has 5 main games plus 10 spin-off games to draw a story from. And I'm not a Monster Hunter fan. I've never played any of the real
Bet you
games.
they
or anything
didn't.
Like that. And they took aspects. So the creatures were all pretty much like 95% like for like for the video game counterpart.
Yeah.
The character design, the clothing, the weapons and that, very like to like.
Yeah.
The setting, yeah, areas were there. But the plot is sort of what took me away from it. I was just like, this doesn't seem like it's part of a game in something, so outlandish like this.
Because in the games, like, it's just the world. They didn't accidentally fall into
No.
the world.
No,
It's
so
just the world exists like that.
yeah, the whole thing was like
Why not just make that
we
movie?
exactly. So we seen in the trailer this U.S. military band
How much?
get taken away.
You see
in
a lot in
storm.
the trailer, right?
Yeah, you see pretty much the whole thing in the trailer. So guys, if you've seen the trailer,
It's so
you've
fucking
seen
predictable.
the movie. So
I hate movies so much.
the storm that takes them is not part of the game. U.S. military, never part of the game.
Of course it's not.
That's a
That's
Hollywood-
America porn.
That's a Hollywood cop-out going, how do we get people who don't like video games to watch this movie? Fucking guns, fucking America. There you go. Fucking it up for the rest
America
of us.
is just a walking stereotype of itself, man. It's
Oh,
just like,
yeah.
Just
It's-
look at any news headline in the last
Oh, jeez.
32 seconds.
We're going to need to get there. Alright, so quickly, there's not many people starring in this movie. They couldn't afford that many. So you get
So he hired his wife.
you get
again.
Mila Jovovich, that's the main, and you get Tony Yar. I love Tony Yar. I was
I
big
love
on
Tony
martial
Yar,
arts.
man.
The Ong Bak series are
Ong Bak.
fucking
Yeah.
phenomenal. And then surprise appearance from Ron Perlman.
Yeah. I can see him just showing up.
He's in the first 45 seconds and
Okay.
the last 10
Alright,
minutes.
Before you keep talking, the game is hot and cold. I'm gonna try and guess as much of this movie as I can.
Yeah.
Because it looks pretty predictable from the trailer.
Yeah. Okay.
Ron Perlman is the military sergeant. He's their commander, and he knows about the world. He set them up intentionally to get them
Ooh.
into the Monster Hunter world.
You are partially right. You are partially right.
Okay.
He's not the military commander,
Okay. Right.
but he is a commander in the new world.
Ah. Right.
So he's like Tony Yar's commander.
Okay.
So that band of like the people in Monster Hunter world,
Yeah.
he's like this captain of their ship and their
Okay.
group of people.
Right.
But he also is aware of this storm and there being our world and their world.
Okay.
So he is aware of that. So you got that right going for
So
it.
it's a different dimension.
Yes, it's like a portal. That it's a portal.
I
It
hate
goes
it.
from here to there. What do we got going on here? Ron Whitefield, I think it's Perry. I'm a huge fan of the Monster Hunter games, but this film looks like trash. I watched the trailer and was so disappointed. You'd be even more disappointed if you watched the movie.
I can't imagine fans of this game seeing the trailer and being like, "Oh yeah."
Jay said, "Give us your best Stone Cold, mate. That's for certain places and times only." Same. AJ trailer makes it look like it's Mad Max, but set on Tatooine with sand monsters that even the sand people don't mess with.
Don't insult Mad Max like that, please.
I know, but
Don't
it's
insult Tatooine like
a
that.
fair assumption. Though.
Yeah, right.
He's not wrong.
So Ron Perlman obviously doesn't do any fighting.
Yeah, but
He's Ron Perlman.
Shannon also said, "I bet Ron Perlman got paid the most for this for sure." 100%.
probably.
He probably did. They didn't have to put him in much. They said he's, let's say,
Well, that's always
8 mil.
that's always the mark of how expensive someone is.
Yeah.
Is how.
But then they also
little
didn't put him
they-
in the trailer or anything. So I was like, they didn't really put him in there. It was sort of like, hey, he's a little guy wearing the most ridiculous fucking wig in the
I
world.
can imagine.
But
They did that to him in Pacific Rim as well. They made him look so fucking dumb.
yeah. I read Shaz says, Channel Point reward Adam does his Stone Cold impersonation. Yeah. When we get to what are we saying? It says 27 viewers, which is ridiculous if that's true.
So what?
If we get to 50, maybe I'll do it. That won't happen. So yeah, going with your plot. So
Okay,
you're
so
a bit there. So
yeah.
the movie starts.
the movie starts in the desert. It's the start of the trailer is the start of the movie, right? They're in the Hamas. They're like bonding.
That's after the first minute.
Okay,
So
what's
the
what's
first minute, is the introduction of Tony Yar and Ron Perlman. They're
Oh, so it starts in the Monster
It
Hunter.
starts in
world.
Monster
I
Hunter
did not
World. This is
expect
where it
that.
throws and you go, ooh.
Yeah, I did not expect that at all.
So it's a pirate ship. Looks like straight out of Pirates of the Caribbean 5.
Bro, I would actually...
Not any of the good
yeah.
ones. Flying through the sand. Right? Right? Through the sand.
Okay.
At night, going
Sand
towards this
pirate.
fucking sky tower that's emitting the storm in that. So they're going to investigate this sky tower. So this tower is what's sort of like putting out this storm that's creating these dimensional fucking shifts and whatnot.
Okay.
So they're
Is that Ron Perlman doing that?
Ron Perlman's going. No, he's not in the tower. He's
Okay.
commanding this shit
Okay.
going towards.
But
and they
there's
go,
no twist that it's him all along.
Nah,
Fuck.
nothing like that.
I was so sure.
Nah. So that movie just starts with them. They get
Okay.
attacked by a bunch of fucking monsters, and then we get the military team.
Yeah.
So that's where the movie starts. We get the military team.
How much does it look like Transformers in just the way it's shot? like in the Humvee, like the camera's always doing that a little bit.
Paul Anderson DM'd Spielberg and went, "Yo, is it Spielberg that did Transformers?"
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay, sorry.
Steven Spielberg actually
Same guy.
has a...
He DM'd Michael Bay.
credibility.
He DM'd Michael Bay and went, "Hey, I like that Transformers scene in the sand. I need one,
Yeah.
but I don't want to pay for it, like, and actually go to the sand because I don't like the sand. Can I just take
It's
it,
rough
like,
and coarse and gets
mirror it, and then just add in some monsters?" And Michael Bay just went, "Yeah."
Michael Bay doesn't fucking care. Michael Bay doesn't care
No, he doesn't
as he's
give two
making the
fucking
movie.
shits.
He is the dumbest person in the fucking history.
Yeah, he don't give two shits.
Well, clearly second dumbest because Paul Anderson's clearly the first.
So, from this part here of getting the military, for whatever the only reason we know the military being here is they're trying to find their other team that have been
Did
taken
they
away.
explain why the first team went out there?
No. Not that I can remember at
I
least.
love movies!
Not that I can remember at least. And this has some of the worst ADR I've ever fucking heard in my
Oh
life.
no.
At first I thought the cinema was fucking up, and I've gone, oh no, that's what they're going with.
Well, there's a Suicide Squad joke in the trailer. He says, "So what are we, some kind of suicide mission or something?" Like, he almost says the exact line.
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't remember it. Like, I'm fucking fried from watching this movie. I don't care. But from this point, it's straight up there. They see the tracks of the other team,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, just stops. I'm like, tracks just can't stop. They can't just disappear.
Of course.
And then this storm just rolls in
Right.
straight away.
Yeah,
You're like,
that's alright. In a short movie, I'm fine with that. Getting them to...
you didn't watch it.
Yeah, I know.
So-
But, like, in theory.
In theory, sounds good. They
If
get
you're
transported.
watching a Monster Hunter movie,
Yeah.
you don't want 26 minutes, like Michael Bay does, 26 minutes of army guys.
But you get that. You get 7
Yeah, I
minutes
know.
of-
Well,
yeah.
not in the fucking
Not in that.
real world.
So, for the next, let's say 10 minutes, it's them getting transported to this universe because there's about 30 slow motion scenes in this movie that are irrelevant and don't need to happen.
Of course.
So them getting transported is slow-mo for
Well, that
whatever
feels
reason.
like padding in an hour and a half movie. Why would they pad? How
There
little
was no
story?
plot.
Yeah, how
There
little
was no
story?
plot.
Okay.
Jack, this is where
I'm
so
excited
they
to find out.
get to the Monster Hunter world.
Yeah.
And then they get attacked by one of the Diablos, one of the not the flying
That's the
dragon
poster
one.
one. The one on the poster.
No,
No.
no, one of the posters is the big flying
Oh,
one.
there's more than 2 monsters?
Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
that's where they.
That's more than I expected from this.
So they had the Diablos and they had the Rathalos. The Rathalos is like the icon of the series, one you see on the cover of the games and that.
Right.
The Diablos is just some weird fucking big sand demon thing. And it's that monster chasing them, killing half of them, and then they retreat into this little like sand dune area with a bunch of little fucking like rock formations and that. And they basically all get fucked up because they get into this cave, night falls, monster spiders.
Okay, I hate that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. So then for the next 40 minutes of the movie, it is because the rest of the team dies. It's Mila Jovovich trying to get out of this spider cavern. Miraculously, this is like thousands of spiders in this thing. It will never happen. Even in the Monster Hunter world, it will never happen.
Why, are you saying it's set indoor, in a cave?
Yes, for the next 40
Like
minutes.
half an hour, 40 minutes?
Yeah.
In a cave?
Basically. It goes in and out of the cave a little bit.
Yeah, I know, but like,
She eventually gets out
so
of
it's
the cave.
just her.
Yeah. Everyone else, every other army person's dead.
Okay,
They've all just perished.
that's insane.
Yep.
That's insane.
She gets out and finds Tony R's character, who's also stranded here. Because the whole thing is this Diablos creature is like circling around this area, so the minute you get to the sand, it's like, ooh, vibrations, I'm gonna
Fucks
fucking
you up.
eat you.
Yeah.
Fucking A. Meets him, and then goes, they fight a lot, because he doesn't speak English, and she's like, doesn't know where the fuck she is.
Yeah.
And then for the next, that whole 40-minute block of her getting out of the cave, and then becoming friends with Tony R's character, it's then another 15 minutes of them trying to figure out how they're going to kill this monster so that they can get to the truck and get the RPG to try and blow it up.
I bet you they're never friends, but they reluctantly respect each other because they're both good fighters.
They kind of become friends.
Something kind of like the Great Dragon episode of Mandalorian.
Yeah,
That they kind of hate each other, but they're like, hey, we can actually use each other.
yeah. Why is it always spiders? Why couldn't it be butterflies? It would have been more beautiful. With
You know why?
butterflies.
Because in whatever program CG programmers use,
Yeah.
it's just like stock spider
Yeah.
dating way back to Harry Potter 2, like, you know, they just put them all in there.
Yeah, just dump them all in.
Even watching Return of the King, I was just like, is this spider really necessary?
Yeah, no.
It scares the fuck out of me.
Even in this, it's just pointless plot building. So from that whole portion there of the first 45 to 50 minutes of this movie, it's just that setting. And the whole idea is we're going to kill this Diablo so we can...
Let me guess, it's
Get to
dark
the
as
spy
fuck
tower.
and you can't see anything?
What? No. Because...
That's surprising to me, because Alien vs. Predator was... You couldn't see anything.
Yeah. Now, this one was done pretty well because the times that they spent in the dark, they copped out and went, here's a flare.
Okay.
And the spiders are scared of the flare.
Of course.
Of course. So...
Like Vin Diesel in Bloodshot.
Yeah, basically. When they finally get together all their shit, they make a plan, they use the spider's poison tail as a... We're gonna poison it so we can fucking get drowsy and then we can fucking kill it.
The Diablos.
The Diablos, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So that happens, and it's like, alright, sweet. Now we fucking walk off to this sky tower and...
Wait,
figure
they
out
just
what's going
killed the
on.
Diablos that easy?
Yeah, they just killed it. They basically... He shot in the
It
eye.
seemed like a big threat.
He shot it in the eye with his bow with the little spider fucking fang on it. That
Oh, dude,
poisoned
there would have
him.
been so much slow-mo in that sequence.
It was. The arrow going from the bow to the eye was and then into the eye.
And Il Nino starts playing. Dun, 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 dun.
and then
That's how all these movies go.
and then try to blow it up with an RPG because we've got to put the American stuff in here. American weapons have to happen,
RPGs solve everything in America.
and it didn't.
Of course.
But they eventually defeat it, and then they move on. They find, as they're walking towards, they find this little reservoir, this nice little jungle-ish area, water, these fucking weird dinosaur-looking creatures that make no sense. And he's just like, "Oh, these ones, vegetarians." Picks up a piece of grass and he goes, "Them." So he's like, "Oh, they're not carnivores. They're vegetarians."
Kill it! Kill it!
And then more bullshit ensues. They see the Rathalos fly over at night time.
Is there no forced love thing between Tony Yar and Mila Jovovich?
No.
Nothing?
No, it's literally
I
just...
really expected that as well.
No, it's just her trying to get back to her world.
Paul W.S. Anderson seems like a bit of a cunt.
Yeah, no, there's
He
no
seems
sort
like a
of
bit
like,
of that.
there's no love interest between them at all.
That's surprising to me.
It's literally he's just like this hunter.
Maybe
that's
I'm
just
too
like,
dumb to write a movie like this.
Fucking A. He's like, just doesn't care. He's just like, oh yeah, cool, hey hunter, whatever, and that's all he cares about. He doesn't really give a shit.
Yeah, right.
And for was that an issue?
I don't think so, but remember in the old microphone we used to have
Oh,
to...
yeah, that was a
that
thing.
made it worse though.
That did a thing.
Ah, whatever. Who cares?
Ah,
we
who
can
knows
stem
what's
you on
happening. I don't know what's
The good
fucking
ones,
going on.
the good ones working.
It might be processing through another thing here.
It's fine.
Fucking.
It's not another Saw situation, don't worry.
Yeah, no. So we then get the introduction of all the crew from the very start of the movie in the Monster Hunter world. So Ron Perlman and his gang
On the ship.
come back.
The
Yeah,
pirate ship, yeah.
they're in this little thing and they help protect them against the fucking Rathalos and whatever. And then it's a whole introduction. They think she's a threat or whatever, but Tony Yar's like, no, she cool. She cool.
Does it explain why, like, is Ron Perlman like
Ron Perlman's
English
the guy.
American? Is he like English American human
Yes.
being?
He is Englishman.
Don't explain that.
Don't explain. Well, sort of. They go. She's like. He starts talking in English, and she's like, "The fuck," because Tony doesn't speak in whatever
Yeah.
this language is.
Yeah.
And then she wakes up and all that, and they talk about it. And he's like, "Yeah, I know about this Sky Tower, and that it's, I've been sort of trying to protect, people from your world coming here, and vice versa and whatnot. So I've seen people come here." And she's like, "So that's how you know English?" And he's just like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "I don't know how that works, but sure."
English is an incredibly complex language to learn.
Yeah, but he just knows it like
Yeah,
that.
okay. Fair enough.
And
A lot of people must have gone to that world.
Yeah, and the whole fucking thing is now just, I'm just trying to investigate this Sky Tower for like why this whole like storm thing's happening, bringing people to my world and we can go to your world and that. And it doesn't really tell you much more. It just sort of leaves it at that. And she's like, all right, cool, well, I want to go back home. That's it.
So that's her motivation for getting to the tower, is going home.
Yeah.
His motivation is to stay.
And they're
That's
so
what
that,
we're,
yeah.
that's what we're assuming.
So they get to
So
the,
up to this point, is any of this enjoyable? Like, do any of the fights look good?
the only enjoyable
The
thing.
monsters look good? Is any
So-
of it a well-crafted?
The monsters look good.
Try and think of it from my perspective.
The monsters look good. I think
Okay.
they did really well in the creature design.
Yeah, cool.
It looks good.
You would
It's
hope so.
clean.
Yeah.
The hand-to-hand combat between Milo Jovovich and Tony R is brilliant.
Yeah,
Because-
that would have been all him.
Because
Yeah.
that was him just going, I'm going to punch you here and here.
Because that's his
block me
day
here
job.
and here.
His day job, he's a stunt coordinator.
Yeah, exactly. So they look sick
Yeah.
because it's all hand-to-hand. It's nothing stupid. It's fucking fun to watch.
Yeah. And Mila Jovovich, like,
She
say
can
what you
find
will
this.
about her, she is she does all her own shit.
Yeah.
You know, terrible Resident
She
Evil
does good in
movies.
this as
She's
well.
learnt something. She's alright.
What do we got here? Gemma, there's no plot line by the sounds of things, just people killing shit with big guns. Big swords, actually.
Yeah, I
She
assume
uses
lot
a
of
big gun
swords.
once,
Yeah.
and then it's just like big swords cutting into these big monsters that do fuck all.
Yeah, right.
Harleen, boy, if it was that easy to learn a language, fucking A.
Yeah, English. Fucking hell.
Big Lots. Would you rather watch this again or the Assassin's Creed movie? Assassin's Creed, because I played the Assassin's Creed game, so it's sort of like, yeah.
Yeah, as someone who
Imagine
didn't
a
play
bit more.
Assassin's Creed, that movie was a
And
fucking
Fassbender is
slog.
still-
He's great.
He's better to watch.
Weird casting, but he's great.
AJ's trying to find tall, skinny men with glasses that review movies, porn.com. Whoops, this isn't Google.
You found it.
It's alright, man.
You're here.
We won't tell anyone about it.
Okay, so they go to the tower.
Get to the tower. They meet the Rathalos, the big fucking dragon demon, and they're like,
The one that eats the helicopter in the trailer?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
that one?
yeah.
Okay.
So they just have a fight. They're like, there's only one way to kill it, and it's just before it breathes its fire. So it's one of those dragons that is emitting like a gas,
Yeah,
so then
yeah.
it breathes the fire, and they're like, if you hit that with the fire, then we're good.
Okay.
And then about a 3-minute fight ensues at this tower. This is when it's dark as fuck.
Would that not just make the fire come back out? Because that's how the fire works initially?
You think, but it goes back in.
Wouldn't
Get
the
to
dragon have to be in hate?
No,
Alright,
we'll get to that. We'll
whatever.
get to that.
Fucking
So
hell.
this is about a 3-minute fight in this
the
very
big
dark
final-
sky tower.
Climax.
The storm is happening again, and we're like, okay,
But
let's
the
see what's-
dragon's in the sky tower.
Yeah, so like
Or
the
hovering
sky tower is
around
just
it.
this thing. Well, no, it's like in front of it, so it's like protecting it in a way.
Okay.
And so they're fighting it,
Like
and they go to like
Smaug?
this, like like a Smaug type thing.
Yeah.
So they get to like this little cliff edge, then they fucking fall back, and you go, we know where this is heading. The portal's open. They're gonna go back to our world. We saw it in the trailer. It's in the fucking trailer, right? So we get that, and it's now back in her world. The Rathalos is there. She's there.
I fucking knew a monster would come to our world.
Yeah. The military is there because they somehow, as soon as she gets back there, the military are right there in that one area.
Oh, that's gonna be
And they go, oh, we were looking for you. And it's like, what do you mean? How is that a coincidence that she fell right here at this exact moment?
Yeah, and we have to assume time probably passes the same in the storm. in
I
the
guess,
other
yeah.
dimension. So like if she was gone for like ages,
Yeah, a couple
Okay,
of days
whatever.
maybe.
whatever.
And the fucking Rathalos kills all the military, but can't kill Milo Jovovich.
No, of course not.
No, she fucks that thing up. We find Tony Yar comes through.
Yeah.
So he's come through to help her as well. They have this little cool battle that's all sunlit because it's in the desert.
Luckily, our atmosphere doesn't just like kill him.
Yeah.
Lucky it's the same atmosphere.
Meh.
That's very lucky.
Weird, eh? Weird how things work. But
So
yeah.
what is she using? Is she using the big sword from the cover
Nah,
of the
she's
game?
using like the 2 flame swords that she lights on fire.
Is he using the big sword from the cover of the game?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's his.
as
thing.
long as that's in it. I
Also
guess.
got the bow as well. And more people following us. Lovely, love you guys. And yeah, they just take it down. They just fucking fly around, use a little grapple hook, slice its wing, and then she has like this fucking like flare bullet or something again.
Is that how she survives the helicopter crash? You know, in the trailer, the helicopter's going down.
Mm.
Is that where the portal opens up?
No.
Okay.
Well, I
How
don't know.
does she survive a helicopter crash? Is there no
not
helicopter
in it.
crash? Oh, okay.
There is, but she's not in when that happens. That's like the military flying over
Oh, okay.
type thing. It's really fucking weird. It's just weird how it all happens. But yeah, they win.
Yeah, I
And
would
then-
assume so.
They
Is there sequel bait at the end?
yes,
Oh,
we get another dragon comes out of nowhere
okay.
after they defeat the Rathalos,
Yeah, I guess the window's just open in the sky.
and then Ron Perlman comes down. He's just like, "Yeah, I guess we're gonna fucking fight this thing, huh?" She's like, "Yeah, sweet." So then they go back through the portal, back to the Monster Hunter world.
Okay. Is there a shot of all three of them standing there and the camera goes... Dun, 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 credits?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's sort of like
That's how I would have ended it.
fuck, I can't remember the exact end scene for it, but it was just like it pans to them
Slow motion
going
jumping with
back
swords.
into the thing with the dragon, and then it's like a close up of the dragon to see like it's this weird like elder black fucking dragon, or the fuck it is, and then they sort of like square up to it, and then you get the,
Okay, close.
and then you get a mid credit scene.
Every
fucking sucks.
movie has to have.
So the only other thing in this movie, in terms of characters that worked out for this, was Meowscular Chef, which is this muscular cat that's a chef, and apparently it's like in the game.
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
well
I
known in
remember
that. Well, he sort of shows his face and comes out as if he's going to join the fight, and that was it.
Alright,
Yeah,
Tails at the end of Sonic.
Basically was.
Okay.
Well,
Well, that sounds fucking horrible.
And that's what Monster Hunter was. So, guys, if you enjoyed that,
So now that we've done that, just give a quick review.
Yeah.
Would you recommend it? What would you ever put it on to watch it? Is there any enjoyment to be gauged from it?
we'll just quickly jump into this before I lose someone. James quickly asked favorite Paul Thomas Anderson film.
I quite liked Alien vs Predator when I was a kid,
Yeah, same.
but I still very much like that first Mortal Kombat movie. I really like it. So
See, I never went and watched it, but the Alien vs Predator one is up there for mine. I just really like the first Death Race because that.
Did he do Event Horizon, or am I crazy?
I don't think he did.
Okay.
I don't think so.
If he did Event Horizon, which I don't think he did, it's Event Horizon because it's one of my favorite movies ever.
Dan also came in and said Jack's bank account is like, thank fuck you didn't go and see this shit movie.
That was a part of it. I still haven't been paid for my 7-day week yet. So
Yeah, that's mad.
that was part of the $27 ticket.
Harleen, a very wholesome, totally fulfilling ending. It was. It made me happy that I could get up and leave my seat. Gemma said, please don't make a movie, Jack.
I'm fucking gonna. From all the things I've learned from doing this podcast.
Okay, yeah, sorry. So the end review. This is very rare times I side with critics in terms of reviews on movies. I side with them on this one. I just didn't have fun because
That's a problem. With a movie like this, that's a big problem.
just because like
It doesn't have to be good, it has to be fun.
just because I know of like a little bit in terms of the Monster Hunter world type thing, and like I've seen the latest game, like what you could do in that. I'm like, oh, that looks sick. There's so many things you can explore here and fight.
It's
all these
essentially
different
just like a
monsters.
boss fight simulator. Isn't
Basically,
it? Like,
essentially,
that's cool.
yeah. And
I like the idea of that.
I just looked at it and I've just gone, is that really the best plot you could come up with?
Did it feel like it was a different script? Do you feel like they wrote it as Monster Hunter? Or was it army guys in a different world? It's hard to tell sometimes.
I don't know. I think that's what they wanted to do, and I think they just did it so they could drag in that other audience.
Yeah.
Of being like, hey, the military's involved. Other people will watch it. It's not just a nerdy movie, you know, based on a video game that not many people have fucking played. So, Harleen is Chelsea. Chelsea, hello. I hate Twitch names because you never fucking know with people.
You know, maybe just name yourself your name.
Just call yourself Chelsea. Fuck. But yeah, fuck. Like, this is a movie that can strive on such a big fucking plot, and you can pack it with so much shit, and just have it in the Monster Hunter world, and it can still be interesting. But no, they just fucking skipped out and went, "This is the best we can do."
Army guys in a cave with spiders.
Like, and things that I read was saying, you know, people wanted to purchase rights to make a movie for Monster Hunter when Monster Hunter World came out.
Yeah.
But they already had the rights to it, and they're like, yeah, fuck you, we already got it. Imagine who else would have
Big
purchased
problem,
this.
Yeah.
Someone else would have
I
got
don't
this
know-
and
I
fucking
don't
made
know,
it great.
Yeah. Even Sony would have found an interesting director at least.
Something. Or just stuck with some sort of a plot that works. Like,
Or let Japan do it.
let Japan
Let
do it.
Japan make the movie.
That was I think
Just
I
have it with
read a report
subtitles. Like,
saying
who
like
gives a fuck?
monster movies need to be left to Japan.
Yes.
Because they make them brilliantly.
Or just like the original studio, the original games and everything came out of
Yeah.
Japan. So give it to Japan.
Yeah, let Capcom do it.
Yes.
Fucking they can do it fine.
God damn it.
But yeah, like I say it was shit, but I don't think it's not the worst movie I've ever seen.
No.
It was still fine to watch. I know I've shat on this whole time for the plot, but it's still fine, and that's with all lowercase letters.
Yeah.
There's nothing I wouldn't push anyone to see this movie. I wouldn't say no. If you've played the games, you have to see this movie. No, you really don't. If you've played the games, you don't have to see
Well,
this
obviously
movie.
by the sound of it, yeah.
You would have gotten a better movie in like the minimal cutscenes in the game. Would have been better than this whole movie. But in terms of the creature designs, they were mad. The weapons were mad. The combat fighting was mad. It's just the plot is where it destroyed it for me. If you had a good, beefy, juicy plot, I'm in. I'll be happier.
Yeah.
But for that is what knocks it down for me. It's just that overall plot.
Okay.
So that's it. That's Monster Hunter, guys.
Yeah, that's what I feel like Morbius is going to be.
Yeah. Yeah, possibly. Which we should be getting that soon. So hopefully that comes through in the next couple of months, which it's supposed to within the next 10 weeks, if all goes to plan. But who knows? Who knows? So, what do you think we jump with now? Do you want to jump with questions or do you want to jump to the awards?
If anyone has a couple of quick questions, quickly, and then we'll jump into the awards. And then we'll do more questions at the end.
Shoot through a couple questions now, guys.
Since there's enough of you in here, I think you can all make us laugh.
Dan said,
pressure's on because you have to make everyone laugh.
Good one. Dan said, is it as bad as Doom? No. Doom fucking sucks.
Doom, even I can't defend Doom. I'm the biggest Doom fan in the world, but that movie was insulting.
Yeah.
Carl Urban, I love Carl Urban. He's in it. It's still insulting. That is
fucking he is, isn't he? Fuck. That
the
makes
young
it
little fresh-faced boy,
yeah.
Young fresh-faced The Rock.
Yeah. Oh god, just don't.
The girl from Gone Girl,
talk about
she's
that.
in it. Oh mate, yeah, Doom is awful.
Big Blocks. Any news this week? Man, fucking, we didn't want to touch any news this week. There's not much. It's January. It's new. Studios don't give a shit right now.
Yeah, it's not loud.
There's not much happening. We're not getting much news or anything. The only thing you get in is sort of TV series news.
Oh, we got the first reviews for WandaVision are out, and it's critics going, yeah, Marvel's good at making stuff, aren't they? That's it. The reviews were just that.
There you go.
It's just like, okay, we expected that. Comes out on Friday. I'm very, very excited.
The only thing I put out was they confirmed Oscar Isaac as playing Moon Knight.
Yep.
For the Marvel series.
Yep.
Moon Knight.
I thought that was
It's
already
cool.
confirmed.
So did I.
I'm not surprised.
But the two directors they got were like, yeah, we get to work with Oscar Isaac.
Moon Knight's he's rude, isn't he? He swears.
I don't know. I don't know
Blood.
anything
There's
about him.
blood. There's blood. Violence.
Fucking
I don't know why I
blood.
said it like that, but it's going to be a rude
Blood.
movie.
Yeah,
It's gonna be rude. Oscar Isaac, also Spider-Man 2099 in the upcoming Spider-Verse movie, which we got a little teaser for, which was just the end of Spider-Verse again.
Yeah, yeah.
Saying, hey, it's still coming out next
Which is
year.
mad.
October next year. It's so far away, bro.
Dan also said, do you guys have a fave video game to movie? Oh, you were saying?
Video game 2 movie.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I think I tried to talk about this before, and I think
we've had it before.
And did we only come up with Sonic?
I believe I went with Sonic. I do really like Mortal Kombat. There's a... James will kill me if I don't say this because I didn't say it last time. There's a live-action Tekken movie.
Yeah.
Sort of American, but with actual stunt artists and martial
But
artists.
it sucked.
It was alright.
So
I would have to watch it again.
I've been big on the Tekken games.
I love Tekken.
And it was more the fact of just because they didn't get a lot of characters.
Nah.
Because they went, it's kind of real, so we can't
It's
have...
hard to do.
We can't have, like, the real Yoshimitsu
Yeah.
or King or fucking...
I put Brian in it.
Yeah.
Brian's in it.
Yeah.
But
it's
I didn't
just
mind
Jim.
that. But I think it would be Sonic. Sonic is something I would rewatch again and again. I think
Yeah, 100%. Sonic is fun.
Sonic is a movie I'm genuinely excited
Sonic
for
is
more
the
of.
goat. Big Box also said, I saw Jack at Coles this morning. I said hello and he kept walking. I guess he didn't like that.
Oh, is that who it was? Sorry. Sorry.
You won't get much out of Jack in the
I thought,
fucking
because I wasn't
street,
wearing
so-
my glasses, I was just like, I was accidentally making eye contact with people, and I thought you were just being nice because I was just fucking staring at you without noticing it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I didn't realise who it was. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Brody also
I'm
says...
too famous for all your...
Brody also says, do you think Warcraft will ever get a second movie?
Oh my god, it got a first movie, didn't it? People fucking hated that.
I haven't. I've got Warcraft, but I've never watched it, and I never played World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I've never played any Warcraft, but I've heard that movie is rubbish. And I
Yeah.
remember the hype for that movie because it's super expensive to make, but it was apparently rubbish. Yeah, I have no interest. I assume they'll wait another 10 years and then give it another crack. They'll
Just
reboot
reboot
it.
it, yeah.
Better technology, not a better director, but a different director.
Yeah, I don't think you'll get another one to sort of sequel it, but You
They
just want
won't
to
sequel.
hope.
They'll reboot it.
You'd want
They'll
some good studio to jump on and be like, no, this is how you do it.
They'll reboot it.
We'll do something.
100%.
Jacob says, favourite roommate. Believe it or not, it's actually Jack. Just on Sundays. You're a close second.
No, I'm a fucking great roommate. You know what I did today instead of seeing the movie?
Yeah.
I was on my fucking hands and knees with exit mold in my lungs, fucking cleaning my shower for a house inspection that's in 2.5 weeks. But I was like, I've got the motivation to do it now. I'm a great housemate. Someone live with me, even though I already live with people.
No, you go.
Oh, we just got a good fuck you. That's nice. I love the
That was
internet.
Jacob. Sorry, Jake. You can come up later as well.
Not yet. We're going to do the awards first. Don't come up yet.
Shaz says, Jack's too Hollywood for us. You're pretty Hollywood, bro.
Yeah, I'm fucking famous, bro.
The second Mortal Kombat was so shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Armageddon, Apocalypse.
Fucking
Goro,
sorry.
I don't know whatever.
Shannon will probably know.
Terrible. Terrible movie.
Chelsea said, have you seen the League of Legends promo songs, We Stand? Do you mean the promo videos?
I'm
These
not a League of
songs?
Legends person. Jake is my
I've
housemate.
seen-
My housemate Jake's big on it.
I've seen League of Legends videos that they've posted and
I've-
I've gone, yeah, they look pretty sick, because I've seen them come up on TikTok and I'm like, oh, that's a cool like animation type video, and then I've gone, oh, it's League of Legends. That sucks.
I installed it back in early Steam because I was like, ooh, free games. And I was like, League of Legends is free. I'll try it.
Oh, she said she didn't know the songs they do.
Nope.
I don't know any of the songs. Sorry, Chelsea.
No idea. I'm very white.
What else we got?
Let's go awards. Let's
Brooke
go.
said I can suck your dick, Adam. Jacob can't. Oh wait. He also then said challenge accepted, so that will happen.
We'll come back. We'll come back to questions. We got an award show to do. We'll come back to questions at the end. Brooke and Jacob can come up.
Let's just quickly answer these last three before people start sending in more. No more questions for now, guys.
Pause
These
the
last three. James said, "What are your top 3 David Fincher films?"
I don't know.
Don't know who David
Did
Fincher.
he do Fight Club? I like Fight Club.
Sorry, we do a movie podcast review with
Fuck, I'm
50
the
episodes.
movie guy. I should know that. Did he do 7? I think he did 7, and I think he did Gone Girl.
7 is number 1. Gone Girl is number 2.
Gone Girl is fantastic.
AJ said worst pub in the Gong. Fucking awful.
Show Harbor. Fuck me, Show Harbor sucks.
Yeah, that does
It's
suck
a
as well.
creepy time capsule.
Okay, but that old pub's pretty fucking shit.
Hey, no, I know the owner. He's a nice guy. I know he comes
Okay.
into my work.
Yeah, tell him this pub shit. And Dan said, Jack, are you enjoying the Mando? Which you've already finished.
I did. I said it on last week's show.
Yeah.
3 sittings, 2 days. I watched
Yeah.
the entire series.
That's it.
Loved every single
Mando.
second except episode 2 of season 2.
Mando is fucking brilliant. Shaz said
Nah,
Berkeley
unbelievable.
Hotel for sure. Yeah, Berkeley fucking sucks anywhere you go.
Fuck.
Alright. Guys, let's jump into the awards show. Let's stop the questions for now. We're going to get some more later, but now we need to talk about the awards.
The
of
year that was.
The year that was 2020.
Are we the first comedians to go, so, 2020 happened? Am I right?
Fucking hell.
So I have written this idea of both That's Not Metal and the Weekly Planet. They do award shows at the end of the year. I like ripping off other podcasts, so I thought I would do it too. And MySpace
Yes.
quizzes. I fucking love MySpace quizzes.
Exactly right. So,
So
2020 was a time where I came up with the idea to start a podcast, and I said, Jack, please be on this podcast with me. This could be really fun, and it was a great idea at the time.
And I
Movies
said-
were a thing.
Who the fuck are you? I only know Brooke. I've met you maybe 1.5 times.
Yep. And then
But I also said yes.
he did say yes. And from that, we spawned our first episode in Uncut Gems, which was a complete telling of
February
the whole plot.
4th, we read the IMDb synopsis.
Yeah.
I occasionally said something funny.
Yeah, it was a tough one, but it started off something
It's
beautiful.
kind of wholesome when you go back
It
and
is.
watch it. You're
Yeah,
just
I
like,
know.
oh,
It's a weird one to fucking
this
listen to.
is
again,
incredibly
but
narcissistic, but I've been going back through the old ones.
Yeah,
I've
that's
been
fine.
watching the old ones, and I'm just like, man,
That's good, man.
changed so much.
Exactly. It's good to see
In
the
such
growth.
a short amount of time.
So 2020 came in. We started off well. We're like, fuck yeah, this podcast is going to be mad. To talk about movies every week. And then COVID happened. And
Yeah, we
then-
were like, it'll make us see more movies. We'll appreciate
Yeah.
movies more because we'll be watching a lot more movies.
Yeah.
Nope.
So we got shafted very fucking hard. We got
As
a good
did the
couple-
rest of the world, to be
yeah,
fair.
okay.
It wasn't just us.
It wasn't us, per se. But
Although it is going to cancel my birthday in 3 weeks, so fuck you, Gladys.
Possibly.
Fuck you, COVID.
Possibly. Yeah, which then spawned us going, what the fuck do we do? How are we going to make this work? Lockdown was a thing. You couldn't visit people. So we came up to do solo episodes. couple here and there. This was before we had a bit of a schedule, so episodes were all over the place.
Yeah, we're just
Talking
kind of
solo was fucking shit. It wasn't a fun
It was
time.
horrible, man.
It
I'm
sucked.
still no good at it.
Yeah.
I did one a couple of weeks ago, and I was just like, oh,
Yeah,
I don't have a life rope. Like,
Yeah. So
keeping me in check.
we managed to get through the year of 2020. We kept it going. We saw as many movies as possible. We revisited some old movies. We still had a good time getting through, making episodes, putting out content for
Yeah,
the couple people that we had.
if it wasn't for this
following us.
podcast, I never would have watched all the Saw movies. And I have a deep appreciation. I didn't
Yeah.
like them, but I really appreciate how daytime movie and like how essentially one movie it is. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I fell
Discovered
in
a
love with
lot.
I kind of fell in love with the genre.
Yeah, I fell in love with the cinema again. It was generally only a time I'd go every now and then if something really good was coming out. And now I'm like, I go through my ticket history list on Event Cinemas app just every week. I'm like, fuck. But then I'm going to go, oh, I've been supporting my local cinema.
Exactly.
I've been supporting as many movies
Especially at
as
a
I
time
can
like
that's
this,
come out.
that's really essential.
A great time for it. So we powered through. We've brought many episodes. We've made many of fans. We've made many of new friends. We thank every single one of you that have stuck around with us. We have people that started off as just friends supporting us to now being fully fledged fans that have to listen to us every week. And that's sick.
You are
guys know who
genuinely.
you are.
I don't just say you are genuinely part of the show as well.
100%.
Like look at the question time. Like
Yeah.
that's another evolution in our podcast. Is it's taken on this whole new personality
Yeah.
section of the thing. Like yeah, sometimes they're about movies,
Yeah.
but you know that's all you guys.
Yeah.
We don't fucking do that.
We always want you to be a part of it. You will never stop being a part of it. There will always be question time in our videos, no matter if we ever get to a larger stature. Doesn't bother me. I know who our real fans are right now, and I'm happy with who we've got, and I like to keep it that way for as long as possible.
Something to look forward to every week.
100%.
It's just
Exactly
like,
right.
fuck yeah, Sunday night.
A lot of you guys
Talk
are
to-
fucking loving it,
have a
and
laugh.
we love bringing it out. It's I have no drive to stop, but I just want to go further and further. This is one of the first big things I've been passionate for in a long time. So, thank you for being a part of
It's
it.
the only thing I've
Thank
been
you for being
passionate
a part
for in a
of
long time. So thank you.
And if you haven't said as
for
well,
designing
guys,
it.
while you're here now, if you're still around, send some photos to the Instagram of you watching us.
Yeah,
right now.
wherever you're watching, especially if you're on a big TV or something, please DM a photo to the Instagram. We'll do a big thank you.
Do
post
whatever
and
you
all that.
want, because as you know, we will repost anything. You guys are a part of it. Come and show us where you're at. We want to see how you're watching
And
this.
that fascinates me too. Like, I love that.
Yeah.
Like, I really love that.
It's really
So,
good
yes,
to see.
Please do that.
So, getting back on track, 2020 came to an end.
The year that was.
The year that was 2020. And we've now heard the award show to say who won, who lost, and
For the fans that have been here from
That's
the
it.
start, none of these answers are going to surprise you.
yeah,
I didn't actually go back and look at the awards, so these are going to be thinking on my feet.
that's all right. We'll get you through there. So I've got some wholesome ones to go through here. Chelsea, the biggest accomplishment of this podcast was convincing me that Adam knew Jack for longer than Brooke did. The sheer chemistry was off the charts. It's fair.
Yeah, it does help that we have a very similar sense of humor.
Yeah, we're pretty fucking onto it now.
Similar tastes and stuff.
Brody also said more Sunday live streams in the future, please. Don't worry, we probably will do more this.
Honestly, yeah, it's not going to be just milestones.
No. We'll do more.
Every now and then, we're just going to
100%.
jump on.
We will do more for you guys.
Because this is obviously doing great for numbers.
This has already been mad.
And interaction and all that stuff. I don't just care about numbers, but
Yeah. Dan Keener wrote the hoodies t-shirts to uni next semester. We'll get there eventually.
drop it, Daniel. We're going to fucking do it eventually. Chill out.
AJ, best podcast fellas. So glad you started it. Thank you, AJ.
AJ did not strike me as a podcast person.
Well, Shaz has said he's washing his car right now, so that's mad. Gemma said Frank says hi.
Ah, my son. My son is watching on.
Your
from
dear
home.
son.
Try and get a photo of him watching, please, because that'd be fucking hilarious.
Jacob, I brushed my teeth at the podcast. That's mad. Get that hygiene. Perry, I fully support the live stream idea. Mad.
Yeah,
So it's going to happen.
that's awesome. Yeah.
Alright, thank you for the wholesomeness, guys. Let's jump into our awards now. Let's crown our winners and our losers.
The good thing about live streams is they hang around. You don't have to watch them live. The video stays.
Yeah, correct.
Adam's still going to put the video out. So,
Yeah, the video's
while
going
we
to
do
go up
love
on
having
YouTube
you live,
as well.
don't stress if you can't watch all of it, if you can only watch some of it, if you
Yeah.
can't make it at all. It's
I
going
am
to be
recording this on my phone as well, so we'll go up as a higher quality video.
there. The
without
new
the
phone too, it's
sidebars.
going to be even higher quality.
Exactly,
You're
because I
gonna see
can't
my
see
little
where it's
shade
at.
in
I'm
the-
hoping it's still going and that we're all good. But we should be all good. We'll be fine. Alright, Jack, let's crown our winners and our losers of 2020.
Mostly losers.
Mostly losers, but there's more good in this than there is bad. So let's start off big. Let's start off movie of the year.
The big boy, not going to surprise anyone at all.
You have the same one as me.
This movie started... Yeah, let's just talk about The Invisible Man.
Let's talk about The Invisible Man.
So this movie started this year started in February. I went on opening day.
Yep.
And could not believe... You know a movie's good when you have an existential breakdown about not going to film school 10 years ago. Because you watch a movie so good, and then you read the budget, and you read that they made it around the corner, and you just go, why didn't I go to film school?
Yeah.
And then we went and saw it the next day, just so I could like gauge your reaction sitting next to you. You didn't fucking blink once. And then we did the episode. The episode did gangbusters because
That movie, man.
The Invisible Man is unbelievable.
That's why it has a place.
It is
on this shelf right now.
Unbelievable movie.
It sits there in pride.
It's to make an Invisible Man movie about domestic abuse.
Yeah.
And to make it tastefully, to put in a fucking badass heroine in one of the best performances of the last decade in Elizabeth Moss. She is incredible. It's got the fucking... The reason I had my heart attack is that moment where the throat gets cut.
Yeah.
I guarantee you
that is one of the
was
most
the
shocking
beginning
moments of
my heart.
2020 for me. In any movie, that is the best thing I've ever seen.
And I've never been in a theatre, save for maybe Endgame.
Yeah.
I've never been in a theatre that gasped like that.
For a horror movie, you don't get that. You don't get
Damn
that
it, it's such a fucking good movie.
It is such...
It's
and if you
scary.
haven't fucking seen it, why haven't you seen
It's scary, it's exhilarating, it tells a very important story.
Exactly.
It has fucking redemption and heroism through
Guys.
those horrible times. And it was filmed down the fucking road.
Exactly right.
It was
Down the
shot
road.
around the corner.
Brooke keeps going on about wanting to stay there.
It's very expensive.
It's very expensive.
But you can walk up near it.
You can take like 10 people there, or like 8 or 10 guests to have with you. So you can get a group of people, but it's still fucking
It's still going to
expensive
be
for
a
2
great
nights.
beach or something.
100%. You'd be fucking mad. But it just, the best thing, it's directed by our Australian boy, Lee Wynell. We always say, we always shout, because he is a genius beyond design. He took this movie with fucking next to no money, came to Australia, filmed it, put it out there, and gave us, as we said, movie of the fucking year for us.
Who else could make you scared of nothing?
Exactly.
Who else can shoot a room? You shoot a frame with purpose, right? But there is nothing there. There's a clothes hanger and a chest of drawers. But
you
as an
feel
audience,
scared.
you're going, fuck, he's there, something's going to jump
Somewhere.
out, fuck. We're going to see a little figure move.
Fuck,
you
man.
never ever see him. He is the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
The Invisible Man is recovering from domestic abuse and all that, which is incredible from a story writing standpoint alone.
Fucking
But the Invisible Man
ridiculous,
is
man.
actually invisible. It makes you scared of nothing.
Yeah.
Unfucking believable.
Dan also just posted the link to the Airbnb. I'm guessing that's for there as well.
God,
So
fucking
check it out. It's
damn
fucking
it.
mad.
Invisible Man is so good.
We can talk about the Invisible Man again for fucking ages, but we can't do that again. It's gonna take way too much time. But we have that episode.
If we're
already.
still doing this podcast in 2030, movies of the decade, we're going to
It's
talk
in there.
about it again. It is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So stemming from movie of the year, let's go to worst movie of the year.
You do yours first.
Okay, so we got a different one.
Because like I said, I haven't thought about this. So
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
I've got a couple percolating.
Yep. Okay, so for me, worst movie of the year, I'm going with The New Mutants.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It
That's
fucking
not mine,
sucked.
but yeah.
It sucked. I did not have a good time with that movie. I was trying to base this on just the movies I've seen in the last calendar year. So more so what we
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Yes.
Yeah.
That was the point of it.
And that was the standout. Because we saw some questionable movies, but shit movies, this was it. For me, like, if any of you guys have seen our New Mutants review, or if you've seen the New Mutants yourself, you would know it's a fucking shambles of a movie.
It's just nothing.
It is.
And there's so much wrong. Why is there only one staff member at the hospital? There's just one cunt running it. In a hospital.
Yeah. There's
For mutants!
I don't want to talk more about the New Mutants, but that is my worst movie of the year.
So I'm going to... I can't see the chat, but I'm going to guess you can guess what mine was going to be, but I'm going to save it for biggest disappointment, which is a different category. That just spoiled what it is. The worst movie of the year was Follow Me.
Oh,
Do you remember Follow Me?
Of course, I remember Follow Me. It was definitely a close.
The Saw escape room mashup that was made for $30 by a guy who has a fetish for escape rooms.
Fuck, I kind of want to put that as my number one. It's a very close second for me.
It's an awful, uninteresting, dull, the most unlikable characters, the most cheap. Someone who has never seen a Twitch stream before trying to make Twitch streamers. You watch the background characters all the time and you can tell the director is off the camera going, "You're in shot, do something!"
Yeah.
So you see characters every now and then go, with their camera and stuff. It's just like, and then they just go back to like almost T-posing inside.
It was just some fucking absolute bullshit in that movie.
The story is just like
where
and then the ending.
that fucking ending, man.
They ruined this guy's life, made him a murderer.
Oh my
His
god!
friends died, puts him through all this trauma, and
just for a fucking lol.
And they're just like, you're subscribers, Fucking woeful movie.
I kind of want to make that my number one.
I kind of want to watch it again.
It gives you that effect because
one of our streams should be a drunk watch. I can't drink anymore, but I don't need to be drunk to enjoy that again.
No, but we can do it. Yeah, fuck that.
Follow Me, worst movie of the year.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that. Mine definitely Follow Me as well, but also New Mutants.
New Mutants is just sad.
Yeah.
Just the life it had and then the death it had.
Yeah.
Miserable.
Yeah, Big Lock just said, I think I was the only person in the cinema who laughed at the end when he kills the dude, the lights come on. I had a fucking giggle and a half.
Well, we were the only people in the cinema, so
were.
nobody fucking saw it.
That sucks. Alright, next category. Biggest surprise.
Yeah. Okay. So this was... I don't want to have the same movie again.
Yeah.
So I will save this movie for my biggest disappointment. You all know what it is by now, but I'm not going to say it. Biggest surprise, we probably have the same one.
Yeah.
We'll say it. 3, 2, 1. We say the same thing. 3, 2, 1.
Freaky.
Sonic. Oh, we got different ones.
There we go.
We're such an odd couple. Yeah, mine's Sonic.
Fuck, yeah.
I'll start.
Right,
Sonic.
Yeah. Go Sonic.
From the horrible original design, the horrible trailer, even with the redesign, the
Yeah.
trailer did not do it any favors at all. I'm trying to
No.
talk quickly because we got a lot to get through. Did not do it any favors. It's a kids movie. I do not like kids movies. As Sonic came along, it was just a fantastic movie.
Yep.
It was so fucking fun, almost funny at parts, kind of, but you forgive it because it's kids humor. Yeah, you don't really.
Yeah.
The action set piece at the end is really, really nice to look at. It looks phenomenal, even though they had to turn around a whole design,
Yeah.
change eye levels and everything. James Marsden's great. Jim Carrey, Carrey just
Ben Schwartz.
the director knew exactly what to do with Jim Carrey, and that's give him no direction at all.
Yeah, let him do his things.
My God, does it work? Sonic, unbelievable, great movie.
Yeah. So Freaky for me. This was a movie that should never have worked
Very close.
anywhere. We saw the trailer for this and we went, "That is never going to work."
That was going to be our big rip-in movie.
That was going to be a big rip. We're like,
we're gonna
it's
shit on this
Vince
movie.
Vaughn as a fucking teenage girl who was a serial killer. That's a take on Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
What? It's up there in my favourite movies of this year.
It's one of my favourite movies of this year.
Oh my god, 2020 had Freaky, and I should not tell anyone that I love that movie.
No.
But it's a fucking great movie.
And you know what? We're not the only ones.
No.
The internet loves that movie.
The internet loved it. It did not get
Rightfully
ripped
fucking
anyway.
so, man. Rightfully so.
So Freaky surprised me out of fucking nowhere.
The first 10 minutes, oh my god, that love letter
I know.
to slasher
I
movies
know.
is so
I know.
incredible.
Go watch our Freaky episode.
Freaky is so good.
Alright, next category. Jem Ross said, please live stream y'all watch and follow me. Yeah, for sure, we definitely will. And Dan said, of course, it's Sonic for Jack.
Yeah.
That's mad.
That's me too.
Alright, next one. Biggest disappointment. I think we have the same for this one.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Tenet.
So Tenet could have been every fucking one of the disappointing ones.
Yeah.
All the bad ones.
Yeah.
Tenet is fucking awful. It's not just the sound design.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
Everyone going back and going, oh no, if you watch it with subtitles, it's a good movie. No, it's not. It's a bad James Bond
Wrong.
movie. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
It's not. If you watch Tenet and you didn't understand it, don't feel bad. Don't let the internet make you feel bad. You're not dumb. It was poorly told. It was
Jesus,
poorly
can't
directed. It's
fucking
poorly
get it.
written. It has the most fucking boring army guy ending. Like, speaking of army guys in a movie, like, why? Why wasn't the freeway chase the last bit?
Who fucking knows? That was the
And then
movie.
there's the audio on top of it.
I know, we could go into
Awful.
it more, but Tenet, that was
Tenet
your
is a
most
fucking
anticipated
terrible
movie. You were sweating on this movie for weeks, for months.
This
you were
is my
sweating on this
savior of
movie.
2020. I was like, okay, thank God we'll get something.
Yeah.
We're going to get a Chris Nolan Inception level, something great and weird. We're
Yeah.
going to get John David Washington as the lead. He's great. He does what he can with the script he's given. Robert Pattinson, he's great. He does what he can.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, Tenet sucks ass. Tenet's a fucking terrible movie.
Yeah. AJ also said rather watch Sonic hentai than that movie again.
Honestly.
Gemma said she actually loved Freaky. I was so keen for Tenet too. So sad. Connor, he would not stop talking about it. I'm sad he was let down. Shaz can't even be bothered to watch Tenet. AJ, Tenet makes less sense than my sexuality. Fucking AJ.
Beautiful.
What a cunt.
My
Love
king.
him.
My king.
Tenet sucked. Disappointment. Next category, MVP of the year.
So my MVP.
Yeah.
I did it at the end of last episode, but I'm going to do it again and I'm going to suck you off.
Yeah, I heard this
My
guy.
MVP
I felt like this was
is
coming.
Adam, whatever your last name is,
Yeah.
for designing, creating, getting you like that going. You saved a lot of people from a lack of entertainment in 2020, including me, because even when we were watching the fucking Saw movies or whatever, I was still entertained and I was using my brain
Yeah.
to come to the show and say funny things. So my MVP is you,
Thank you, my
and
son.
do you like that podcast as a whole?
Yes, thank you, my son. So for me, I did say Australia's COVID response.
Okay, yeah.
We did tackle it very well
We
from
really
the start.
kind of fucked it a little bit over New Year's.
Yeah, we fucked it a bit, but in terms of being able to get back out to cinemas and to allow movies to come back to here, I thought that was a big how you going.
Yeah.
Love that.
Shout out Event Cinemas.
Shout out
We
that.
say it all the time.
But then my other MVP is also you.
Hey, let's
For
go.
also being a part of this, always wanting to come and do the episodes. You're more in this podcast than you say you are. You always say it's my podcast.
Don't make guess.
It's not my
Saturn's
fucking
podcast.
podcast. It's not my podcast. Jack is a complete half, 50-50 this podcast. You give it what you can.
That's on record.
Even
for
through
when we
us,
start
even,
making money, baby.
Fuck. Can't. Even through a heart attack, you still put yourself out to come here and put the episodes through. You've gone through literal health issues just to sit on this hot ass fucking lounge and talk about a movie that you didn't like at the time for an hour.
Yeah, that episode where I was still wired up. I don't remember which movie it was, but the one where I was still wired up.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was
one,
quite an uncomfortable episode.
Didn't look great for you. Wires everywhere.
It'd take me 8 minutes or something to get
So
upstairs.
also thank you for being my MVP.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I fucking love doing this, man. I love
We're
it.
almost at a year
I love
of
it.
doing this. It's fucking,
February 4th, baby.
Yeah,
February
February
10th?
4th.
February 4th.
And everyone's
It is
loving
February.
us right now. MVP of 2020. You guys are so cute. AJ said, Robert did make me question my sexuality the whole time, though. Jacob said, Adam's my hero. Jack's cool too. Everyone's sending him love hearts. Wholesome hour. Cutest bromance on Twitch. Just get married already. Now the rest will be live on Pornhub. Yeah, we're moving over there in a sec. Look out, Brooke. Adam has a new apple of his eye. Looks like I'm single, fellas. For the love of God, how do I subscribe to your OnlyFans? My MVP is you two for putting up with me. AJ, you've got some shares in this podcast.
Yeah,
I think.
we're gonna have to give him like 8%.
I think it's safe to say you've got a small portion in this pod where eventually you're gonna start getting paid, so we'll be all good. All right, next category: shittest person of the year.
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard
Amber Heard.
is
Just a fucking dreadful person, and she's
spoke about
literally.
this when all the shit happened.
Yeah,
hit the
we're not
fan.
going to get too much into it because it's
No.
uncomfortable to talk about. But
She's just a shit person.
literally almost getting away with murder. So fuck
Yeah.
Amber Heard, fuck Warner Brothers, fuck James Wan. I'm sorry, fuck James Wan for putting her in Aquaman 2.
Yeah.
Fuck Zack Snyder for putting
Yeah.
her in the
I mean, that petition got what?
Snyderverse.
2.5 million
Yeah.
signatures to get her off fucking Aquaman.
Fuck Amber Heard, she can fucking rot.
Yeah.
Villain of the year. Was that Villain of the Year? And you changed it to Shittest Person of the Year?
No, you originally called it shittest person of the year.
Okay.
All right, next one. Favorite you liked that episode of the year?
I really liked. I'm going to bring it up again. I really liked the Follow Me episode because that is literally a whole hour just of a review.
Yeah.
it's sort of in the evolution of this podcast, going more into other stuff as well.
Yeah.
That was kind of one of the last ones where we just did a review.
Yeah.
And it was a really good review as well, because the
Yeah.
movie had just come out, and I think we saved a lot of people from a terrible date night.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love that Follow Me
Fucking
episode.
yeah,
I think
really
that might have been one of our first camera ones as well. On our first YouTube one.
Not too far off.
It was
not
an
too
early
far
one.
off. For me is episode number 9, which was our Spider-Man franchise episode.
Okay, yeah, I
Because
do
it was-
like that one.
Just hearing you gush over
That was
your
when we
love for
started
Spider-Man.
our writers' room bit as well, which
Yeah.
I love. I hope people love that as much as we do, because fuck, it makes me laugh.
Yeah, it was fucking definitely brilliant. But
Yeah, Brooke, I've just seen the Brooke episode, the King of Staten
yeah,
Island.
King
That
of
was a
Staten
fun
Island,
one.
that was fun.
Daniel, of course, having my man, the Andrew one.
Yeah, the Hubie Halloween app. Yeah, it was.
But yeah, honestly, a lot of good episodes. Go back if
They're all
you're
good
watching us
episodes.
on YouTube. Go back. I really recommend going back.
Yeah,
and watching them all.
100%. Even if you're here for the first time, if you like what you see here, the YouTube is full of it. We have everything on there. This will be up on there. We can save you from seeing a shit movie, or we can make sure that you go and see a good fucking movie, because
Yeah.
we'll waste our money so that you don't
I
have
hope
to.
you all went and saw The Dry. I really hope you all.
Oh,
went and saw it.
please, yeah.
It's still in cinemas.
Support-
Please go.
Please support
Please
the
go this
Australians.
week, yeah.
That is a full Australian movie, and it's just over here in Australia, and it is a fucking
My dear friend
phenomenal
Emma went
episode.
and saw it on our recommendation, and she was glowing.
Oh, let's also quickly say goodbye to Andy. Andy has to go to work now, so he's watching while he
Yeah,
drives. He may die.
Please
Andy,
don't do
fucking
that.
die, cunt.
Please don't do that.
You don't need to die for us. This will
It
be
will
up
be on
later.
YouTube later. Fuck it up.
You have to go help people get off the road. We don't want you to be one of those cases as well. But everyone say goodbye to Andy if he's going to leave us very much.
Thanks for being on Hubie Halloween.
Yes, thank you, Andy. We love you very much.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, what were we saying?
Yeah, good episodes.
Yeah,
We like
good
guests.
episodes, yeah.
Got to be more guests this
Yeah,
year.
the dry, it's just, brilliant.
The Dry,
Fucking
very
see the
good.
dry. It's
More
really
guests
worth it.
this year.
Alright, next category. What would have been the best movie if COVID didn't happen?
That's a very great question.
Fucking, that was time to perfection, that one. There was a lot. I went through a big list, and there was a lot of movies that were going to be coming out. But in terms of what would have been the best, to say what it would be without seeing a movie, because obviously you don't know. I could say Spiral, the next Saw movie,
Yeah.
would be the best. But that's a
Just
big
don't know.
gamble, and if it's going to be the best, you had
I
other
don't even remember
ones.
what was slated for this
So let's
year.
go. Fast 9,
That would have been the best. It would have been the most fun, probably.
No Time to Die.
No, I think Venom 2 would have been the most fun.
Venom 2 would have been fun. You had No Time to Die.
Yeah,
You had
maybe.
Black Widow.
Black Widow looked like a lot of
Morbius
fun.
was supposed to come out.
Morbius looks terrible. I can't wait.
A
There
Quiet
would've-
Place 2.
Yeah, there would have been so many. I don't love the idea of that.
Alright, there was a few.
Yeah, go on.
For
I don't
me,
know.
I was going to say No Time to Die.
I was most excited for Black Widow just because it looked a bit silly and a bit fun.
It was the next step into the MCU again.
And I mean, the Eternals as well, because we haven't seen anything from it. I don't know anything about the Eternals.
Yeah, nah.
Uh,
Not too much.
Shang-Chi, you know, it's all the new stuff. Like, I know my answer is always Marvel, but it's finally new Marvel stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And we still don't know yet until next Friday when WandaVision starts, which
Yeah, true.
isn't that new.
Nah.
But I was very excited for No Time to Die.
Yeah. Like, No Time to Die, I feel like just would have been a great movie because it's 007. It's just going to be full of action.
It looks like a good one again.
Yeah.
And that's how they
Bring
go.
back
They
old
go,
characters
Casino
again.
Royale's good, Quantum of Solace sucks, Skyfall's good, Spectre sucks. We're going to do for a good
Exactly. It's got to be where. Otherwise, if I just went out on a limb, I would have just said Spiral because it's what I'm most excited for.
I mean, Fast 9, they swing a car across a bridge.
I know.
Like Spider-Man.
We had John Cena for it. But we will be doing Fast 9 when that comes out, don't you worry. There
We'll
will
be
be
doing
Fast and
all
Furious.
8 other Fast and Furious
Yes,
movies.
there'll be another big couple episodes there. Alright, next category. Moving away from the movies now. Game of the Year.
So my game of the year, the answer, I can't answer because it didn't come out last year. I went through the games that came out this year and I just don't remember many of them.
Mm.
So both of my answers are kind of cop-outs.
Yeah, okay.
My real answer is Red Dead Redemption 2, which came out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Just an astonishingly, I think it's the best game, second best game of the generation,
Okay.
personally. But I guess it's got to be the Tony Hawk's remaster.
Okay.
I guess, and that's just 2 old games.
Yeah.
I liked Doom Eternal, but I didn't love it. It's
true.
definitely not the Avengers, even though I finished it somehow.
Yeah.
I grit my teeth and finished it. Cold War sucks.
Dan said yours would be Rocket League.
Yeah, Rocket League again. I got back into Rocket League again.
James said Last of Us Part 2.
Didn't play it.
I was never that into it. For me,
Yours, I know yours.
mine is Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima is one of my favourite games in the world.
Connor is currently playing it. He's got this massive TV in his room. He's playing it on PS5.
Yeah, because any weird
Good
will
lord.
love this fucking movie.
Good
fucking
lord.
this game.
It looks incredible.
It plays so good. It is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It has so much going on for it, and I haven't been back to it, but I know they added the
So that
multiplayer
heaps,
DLC to it. That was completely free as well.
Sucker Punch
I have
did
to say-
Infamous.
I have to check that out too.
you know, I have a connection to it.
But just everything about that game was just executed perfectly, from the combat to the story to the way the game played out to the after the main story, your side quests, your collectibles. It's full. It's one of those games where you can keep playing it after the story, still have fun for it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm really excited to play it one day.
yeah, fucking absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Connor just said Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, baby.
It looks unbelievable.
Fucking AJ. Game of the year would be FIFA for Adam, so he can at least pretend Man City are a good team. Can't
Sports.
talk to me when the league's over, son. I don't know who you support right now, so if you can tell me who you support, I'll rip into you for that too.
Sports.
Yeah, Jake says Adam loves Among Us. It's one of the worst games ever. Brooke says Animal Crossing. She'd love that game.
Yeah, that popped off at the beginning of quarantine, didn't
Gemma,
it?
is Cyberpunk any good? Go on the internet.
I have no idea.
They'll tell you
Probably
everything
not.
you need to know.
It looks like it's probably not.
Yeah, Dan just told us trash. Chelsea said Hyrule Warriors is good too. Hyrule Warriors is pretty good. And Breath of the Wild has taken over her life. It is also very
I'm
good.
currently playing that as well.
Yeah, that is mad. Alright, let's go next category again. Away from movies. Album of the year.
Yeah, Andy spoiled this for us by asking us already.
Yeah.
Mine's Brave Faces Everyone by Spanish Love Songs.
Yeah.
Super hard on sleeve, Springsteen-y, big anthems, but super blunt and very sad.
Yeah.
About being in your mid to late 20s. It's very good. Think of the Wonder Years, but sadder.
Fuck. How's that
Yeah,
possible?
right? Fucking hell.
That could never be possible. And for me, it is Alpha Wolf, A Quiet Place to Die.
My God.
This lovely record right here.
My God, what a record.
An absolute band. Scotty, the guitarist, actually helped produce and engineer our songs that we brought out. The Antagonist and Apex. He's an absolute fucking king.
Probably the best live band on the earth
Absolute, they're
At the
brilliant
moment.
live.
as well.
That
I
album
think.
has fucking done bits. I still listen to half their songs in my playlist.
Bit of
One
variety
daily.
in there finally. Like,
Yeah, they changed the game on that one, so that's fucking brilliant. Big Lock said How to Survive a Funeral. That album is also up here in the corner, which is also bang on, very good.
Thank you, Grayscale Records.
Andy also said A Quiet Place to Die. Stop texting and driving, Andy. AJ said Justice for the Damned.
Yeah,
Also a good song.
Boys.
That album is there.
my boys.
Very good album as well.
Very good album. More mature than their last one. They've certainly learnt a lot from touring the world,
Yep, yep.
and it comes through in the sound. So yeah,
Dan's also said Violent Soho. I don't listen to him, unfortunately. Sorry.
I am forced to listen to them just by listening to Triple J at work.
Fuck.
I don't mind
I'm
them.
fucking
They're alright.
lucky.
They're alright.
Alright.
They're fine.
Next category, more or less not much of an award, but hopes and prayers for 2021.
Just come out. Everything come out, please.
Yeah.
On time, as scheduled, so we can have a schedule. Yeah, I just want movies to come out.
Yeah, movies come out for COVID just to disappear completely.
My real answer is for Spider-Man 3 to actually be good and not messy
Yeah.
or fan
To
service.
see something from Spider-Man 3 would be great, finally.
Is it supposed to come out in December?
I think we were supposed to be promised to see something in December,
Yeah.
and now, fuck, who knows? Who knows what else? But
But
we'll
yes,
get
I would like that to be good.
that, more MCU movies, just fucking anything. A rise in this podcast and more fans, followers, whatever. It's not a major thing, but just things to go back to normal. It's the main thing.
Yep,
I
please.
just want bands to come back, I want comedians to come back.
Please and thank you.
Alright, and our last category is wildest prediction for next year, for 2021.
This year. My wildest prediction is that Michael Bay will make a good fuck. My wildest prediction is that Marvel won't make as much money as they normally would. I think
Marvel themselves or Disney?
Marvel specifically. I think
Okay.
I think
So from their own properties.
I think cinema releases are going to hurt They're
Yeah.
going to feel the effects of last year still.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
think.
no, that makes. I can see that. I can see that. It
But
won't
that's
be as
still
much.
wild because Marvel don't have to even promote their movie. Everyone's going to go and see every Marvel movie. And
Yeah.
make hand over fist money. But my prediction is that they will suffer a little bit.
100%.
I think people will be a bit fatigued and they'll be like, this isn't very good.
Yeah. For me, it's going to be a complete restock of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X.
Yeah, fuck, that ain't happening.
I don't think
Remember when
they're
I said I was
coming.
going to get one for my birthday? It's 2 weeks away, motherfucker.
Yeah, next year I'll get
Yeah,
one.
that was.
Alright, we'll go going in the chat. Big Locks. After the review on Monster Hunter, I'm scared for the Uncharted movies. The games are so amazing. I still have hope for Uncharted. I still have hope.
I don't think I do. Not because of Monster Hunter, I just think I don't think it'll be very good.
Mm.
I think the games are cinematic enough.
Yeah, it's very true. As much as I am upset that Nolan North isn't a part of it in being Nathan Drake, Tom Holland
He
is
is a
still...
coordinator on set.
Which is the good thing that I saw
Promising.
about as well. Okay, at least they got him there.
And the
sort of
Mark
gives
Wahlberg
him
cast.
tricks.
What are they doing?
That's the one thing that got me to go. And I'm like,
Stupid.
I know it's a young Sully, but Sully's pretty fucking on it in the game.
And he's very distinct.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg is also very distinct for two different reasons.
And also very different voices as well
Yeah.
is one thing.
I don't know. I don't think Uncharted will be very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the awards.
Yeah, that's the awards.
That's the awards, everyone.
AJ also said Jack starts on OnlyFans in 2022. Brooke, it's fine. I do not need another drink. I've still got mine here because I've been talking most of it. Gemma, the games are unbelievable. Jack, would you like a drink?
Nah, I'm good. Thank you.
Jack is good on a drink. Jacob will have a drink though. Shannon, can he have a drink? Brooke, it looks like you're making a couple trips, darling.
Hey, he's washing his car. He's out in the bloody hot summer sun.
Chelsea, I'll have a tall glass of you, Brooke. Gemma said, oh my god, Brooke, please walk in there with drinks.
Yeah, Brooke and Jacob are going to do some questions with us.
Yeah, and...
They
Mark
should
said-
start walking up the stairs now.
Yeah, if they want to
They're
start
watching
walking
this.
up the stairs to come join the podcast.
I don't know how they're going to fit in this tiny little window.
That's all right, they can sit down on the floor
That's
and
a-
fucking deal
It's
with
going to
it.
be a problem.
So that we can
There
send
are
this
so many
podcast
very
off.
important chords that I don't want them to pull out.
100%. They
And
can
I
sit.
guarantee Brooke will come in and go,
Yeah, 100%. They can sit right here. So, that's the awards show, guys. And that is mostly episode 50 done in the
That's
books.
pretty much, yeah, that's our live stream done, sort of.
Yeah.
Not done, because we're going to do some dumb shit, but
Yeah, we'll get some.
as far as the episode goes,
if they're coming up, which I don't hear the stairs moving.
well, it's on a delay, it's not fully live, so they're going to wait a little bit.
Dan, what is the drink of choice, Adam? Dan, this is a Kopperberg strawberry and lime cider.
Okay,
3 for 15.
They just walked
Ah,
up
here we
quietly.
go.
Whoa, it's so warm in here.
I know. Welcome to the
Welcome
pod.
to our live.
Welcome
I know.
in. Come on in,
Please
guys.
be
Watch
extremely
the
careful,
chords,
please.
and of
oh
course,
my
Brooke,
God,
Brooke,
Jesus.
not a great place to sit.
Okay, I won't do it.
No.
Because you're right next to the chords.
I've got Adam's legs. Yeah.
So,
Jesus, oh my God.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
God. Oh my I'm
Flip
so
leaning here.
stressed out.
yeah.
Okay, just watch your
As
right
we
arm.
said,
Please
Brooke is
watch
going to
your
fuck the
arm.
chords up, and
Jesus
she's
Christ.
basically fucked the
Oh,
chords.
look at that framing.
Absolutely.
Jacob's not in shot and Brooke is the whole
I
shot.
know. Get in here.
Fuck.
Brooke, move back. Please move back.
All
It's
right.
very
All
unnerving.
right. All right. Where is he at? Loved it. Thanks, lads. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining, everyone.
What a
Stick
good
around
drink.
if you want to join the dumb questions.
Yeah, guys, if you have
If you
some more
have dumb
questions,
questions.
send in some questions. Yeah, make it some stupid ones for us while we have a couple bevies.
Look at my shiny forehead.
It's absolutely brilliant. Chelsea has just asked, Brooke can fuck my chords up.
I did.
No,
Oh!
you can-
I see what you did there.
This one here. But yeah, send your questions. And what did y'all think of the live stream? From you two as well. What did y'all think of the live stream?
Oh my God, it
Did
was
you
so
have fun?
good.
The energy
Sound
at the
fun?
start was just like you guys were
Yeah, I
buzzing.
really went hard really fast. That's,
You can tell that you
Yeah.
really hated the movie though, because like it was just went flat. Like, just like, yeah, nah.
it's the Tenet thing all over again.
AJ, why does everyone in the podcast support shit teams?
Hey.
You sound like you're... Who does AJ sound like he supports? You
Probably
sound like you could
Tottenham.
be... he doesn't sound like a Spurs bastard. Are you
More like
Sheffield?
an Arsenal boy?
I was about to say that.
Is he an Arsenal boy?
I was about to say that.
sports.
Ooh, Dan says Everton. AJ, Brooks' forehead is brighter than my future, so damn shiny.
Fuck, I look huge. Sorry.
Hey, you wanted to be on this.
Yeah. Dan says Everton. Dan, do you support Everton? Or are you asking, is that what who AJ supports? If you support Everton,
Sports.
you're a
Yep.
sheep, bro.
I just went to check my phone, but
Gemma,
they're looking at the chat on their phone.
Gemma said, "Do you get paid by the bands for wearing their shirts?" Fuck, I wish. You'd be fucking making so much
But
money.
I,
Fucking free merch.
I have
It's just
never,
the groupie.
I have never.
Oh, we talking about Brooks around the 10 years too late.
Yeah, middle
Shameless
of the-
fucking
I
plug.
have never received a free shirt. I have never not paid for a gig. that
That's
I've been
right.
to.
We respect you for
I
that.
support artists.
AJ is a Chelsea boy.
And so am I.
Cunt. Arsenal were on the biggest losing streak about to get relegated, and they smacked you 3-1. What is that telling you, boy? What is that telling you?
And that one guy, the old dad-looking bloke. What was his name? What was his
Petr Cech.
name? Petr Cech?
The
No,
goalkeeper with the headgear.
no, he was the captain for a while. The really
John Terry.
John Terry. How did I forget that name? It's the whitest name in the world.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, go sports.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dan said you'll never walk alone, mate.
Oh, my boy. Where's the camera? Where's the camera over there?
Multiple cameras there.
There's two cameras and he's still got it wrong. He's still got it wrong. Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So funny.
The temperature rose substantially with two more bodies in here, didn't it?
Yeah, she's sweet.
Oh, we got a good question from Chelsea here. Here's a question. What's your favourite TV show theme song?
The favorite song. I'm sorry, I'm just cutting in here.
That's fine, I'll wait for you.
The favorite song that I love is the Auntie Donna.
It's an
the
actual
intro.
banger.
Yeah.
Like the
a
fucking
huge
song is.
yeah.
Yeah. Like I want that to be a real song, so it can be like my fucking ringtone or some shit. Oh, shizzle.
I'm always clapping along to
Yeah.
the Friends.
Yeah.
The Friends start. I'm
My
always,
friends.
I don't like Game of Thrones, but fuck that theme song makes you mosh, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's a banger.
And Shikari did a cover of that. That's mad.
And it's not the theme song, but Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. Me and Connor, like,
Yeah.
you could not walk for more than 12 seconds in our house without one of us singing Toss a Coin to Your
Yeah.
Witcher.
The Big Bang Theory theme song's pretty fucking good.
No.
Yeah,
No.
is that? It's not They Might Be Giants. It's like Wesley
it's
Jake or
something-
something.
it's
It's
something
someone like
fucking
that,
stupid.
yeah.
Jack, don't pretend to know anything about sport. That's from Jeff.
Oh. Yeah, if it doesn't have wheels or an engine, I don't give a fuck.
AJ Oymendi has one bad game. Let it go, big boy. But it wasn't just that Arsenal
Stop
game.
fucking talking about
AJ,
sports.
It wasn't just that Arsenal game, though, was it? What was the other game? It was something about Chelsea slipping down the ladder that's just... it's a thing. Dan said, Jack, favourite F1 team?
Favorite F1 team, I go for McLaren. McLaren are my boys.
Yep.
Lando Norris is my boy, and now we got Australian Daniel Ricciardo, my boy in the team
Fuck
this
yeah.
year.
Mercedes all the way.
Shout out. Oh yeah, because they just win all the...
I honestly took a stab in the dark. Didn't even know that.
Well,
they
you
were
picked the
F1.
one that wins every race, so... Yeah, let's go McLaren.
Gemma also says favourite Bond theme song.
Oh, I don't know.
Not many. The only one I know is
Oh.
Die Another Day.
Madonna's?
No.
That's a bop.
Actually, no
Oh,
one.
you're going to say Billie Eilish, aren't you?
No,
For the
I'm
movie
gonna
that
say
didn't
Jack
even come
White and Alicia Keys. They did one.
In New
But
York.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Sure thing.
Oh.
I'm reading one that
Chelsea,
says,
Brooke knows how much I love the Power Rangers Dino Charge theme.
Chelsea, you need to show Adam your TikTok that you made for that. It's fucking
Please
so
send it to
funny.
me. I will.
Oh, the titties are going everywhere and I fucking love it.
Fucking A. Connor said Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, there you go. I knew it was someone like that. Thank you,
Shannon.
Connor.
It's Bill.
Shannon said, Shannon said Power Rangers all the way. That's, I don't know why I didn't fucking think
Look
of
when
that.
I laugh,
Power Rangers is
fuck.
my fucking, that's my favourite theme song, of course.
Can't deny Pokemon too.
What was that? Best gift ever for Christmas?
Yeah, we've spoken about that already. But
I know, I just
also,
wanted to mention
the
it.
gift to myself, my Red Ranger helmet. And what did I just buy? I just bought a sealed booster back.
Booster back.
Booster black?
A booster back.
I bought a sealed booster box of the 1994 Power Rangers trading cards.
I don't have any money.
No, wasn't the helmet a gift?
No, I bought that one.
The big one
Oh, I didn't
was.
know.
Oh, wherever the
Yeah,
big
no.
one is.
Oh.
That was just money I got from places, from other people.
So it's technically sort of a
It's
gift.
technically a gift.
It's a pooled
It's a gift
gift.
that I chose my gift for myself. Gemma says favourite actor of 2020.
John David Washington, for sure.
Even though Tenet sucks.
Even though Tenet sucks, I've seen a trailer for his next movie. He looks fucking great in it. I know Black Klansman came out like 7 years ago, but he's great in that. He's my most exciting prospect at the moment. I just think he did what he could with Tenet, and yeah, he ran with it. Favorite actress is definitely Elizabeth Moss. You thought I was going to say Toni Collette, didn't you? Fuck you. It's Elizabeth Moss.
Can I say Pete Davidson?
Yeah, absolutely.
Stop it!
Absolutely. That
That's
movie's
just-
fucking terrific. He's
that's
very
fucking
surprising.
terrific in that movie.
It's very good, King of Staten Island.
I cannot believe how good that movie was.
I know. I was expecting you to really hate that and
Me
make
too.
me cry.
Yeah, I cried twice. So.
Yeah. What about you guys? Anything that you're TV fancy?
No, I just want to say I love the soundtrack of King of Staten Island, and you fucking hate it that I play it all the time. The Kid Cudi song.
Ah, that is a fucking terrible song. Holy shit.
Good soundtrack. Check it out.
That doesn't answer the question, so
No.
that's
No,
great.
I mean-
I'm
Watch
really,
any movies.
really
in
glad you're in
2020.
here.
Like, no,
No.
not any new movies in 2020.
What's a movie?
Yeah,
Where have you been?
I've been on Netflix.
This is about movies.
Yeah.
No,
Joe Exotic.
I just want to say that Bill Burr made
Yeah, Bill Burr was
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Bill Burr was
made
fucking sick.
King of Staten Island. I love
Bill
Pete
Burr was
Davidson.
fucking-
And that's making the funniest comedian of all time the most serious role of the year. Like, both in The Mandalorian as well. Like, he's kind of funny in The Mandalorian, but
He's got his moments.
he's got his moments. But he's still
Yeah.
very serious in that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Kind of says, I wonder if Jack is sick of hearing the B99 theme song yet.
Yeah, Connor sleeps to Brooklyn 99.
That's fine,
And
but...
he's played in bands for his whole life, so he's deaf as a fucking pose. So I go out for my coffee, and every 20 minutes, like clockwork, I hear "da-da-da-da-da," like as loud as possible until whenever Connor wakes up. So yeah, I'm very familiar with it.
Yeah, that's brilliant. AJ also said, wonder when Adam will figure out no one cares about Power Rangers aside from him. You still live in this podcast every week, champ. So you
I'm
must
also
care about
wondering
it
that, AJ. So we can stop fucking talking about it.
Danzo said, favourite TV show of 2020?
Mandalorian. Comfortably the Mandalorian.
Yeah, Mandalorian is fucking...
Unbelievable.
I mean, it was 2019, but
Especially season
2,
Yeah.
2020,
Especially.
brilliant.
Like,
Shit, I'm trying to think.
Great Dragon as an opener with Josh Jamal looking
Yeah.
all sexy. Ooh.
Timothy Oliphant.
Timothy Oliphant. Sorry, he looks a lot like Josh Jamal. Sorry.
It's only because I'm used to Timothy Oliphant as Hitman from the Hitman
Bald
movie,
as fuck,
completely
yeah.
bald. I'm like, nah, that's not Timothy Oliphant.
The attack on the mining base with Bill Burr, the second Bill Burr
I
episode,
feel
where
cute
he
by
has to
that.
take his helmet off and then Bill Burr just does
Oh,
a
yeah.
mad solid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Ah.
I see.
Mandalorian's so good,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still watching Power Rangers. Shout out AJ.
of course.
But I did just start watching Attack on Titan again,
Okay.
which is brilliant. Which is not 2020, it's 2013, but you know, we
I
moved.
started The Simpsons again. Fuck me, season 1 is so rough. It's
Really?
so hard to
I hate
watch.
season 1 of The Simpsons.
It's so hard to watch.
Anytime she goes to put it on, I'm like, no, season 1 sucks.
It started like season 3.
It looks like shit and it sounds like
it
shit.
looks terrible. It sounds terrible. Yeah.
That was them just going like, yeah, we can make this work. Who else we got here? James, most tragic film news of
You didn't ask
2020.
us what our favourite TV shows were.
I fucking answer the question.
I
then.
was waiting for you to shut up.
Okay, my darling fiance Brooke, what is your favourite TV show of 2020?
I just wanted to say, I had a couple lined up. So obviously, RuPaul's
Get your
Drag
drinks out,
Race,
boys. Gonna be a long
All
one.
Stars. No, but really, fuck.
Oh,
Do
good.
you have any?
Fucking got up us for
I
not
watched-
letting
I
you
watched-
answer. An answer.
I watch Friends.
Hey, I also watched Friends again this
That's
year.
the first time that I've watched it from season 1. And
Oh no,
Right.
haven't
so
even
good.
finished it yet. Yeah.
no,
Connor?
no, I've got
Connor
one.
can vouch for this.
Yeah.
Catfish again. Just watching Catfish all the way through again.
Fuck it.
Him and his friends have been watching it. And I keep like listening to it the time. Like, I love this episode.
Okay, no,
I fucking love
Okay,
Catfish.
what's your answer?
I've actually got one. I thought about it.
Okay.
So the L Word did like
I see you, Connor. I see
a
you.
Gen. Oh god, was it Gen X? No. What's like the new Gen?
Let's go.
Fuck, I don't even know. But the L
You
Word
suck at
brought
this.
out a new. Stop it! They brought out a new series and it was really good. And they brought back old characters and yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
How much pussy do they eat?
All of
Oh my
every
God.
single episode.
So many boobs. I love
Yes!
Fuck! Look at that peak on there.
it. And I'm going to see your boobs.
Fucking sorry to all the headphone users. Okay, James, most tragic film news of 2020.
Alright.
That everything got cancelled.
I didn't even want to bring it up. But Chadwick Boseman passed away.
Oh.
Out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, no, that's fucking.
That happened while I was watching Tenet.
Yeah, that fucking
Fuck,
sucks.
talk about a shit day. Yeah, everything being cancelled sucks, but Jesus Christ, that
Just all the movies, yeah, fucking
yeah.
sucked.
Not good. Not a good year. 2020.
Like a lot of-
When will it end?
A lot of people died. In
Yeah, it was not a
2020.
good year.
Yeah.
It was a bad year.
Phil also said, "What the hell head is that? Cute bottom row."
Yeah.
Phil, I don't think you've seen your head.
Love you,
Chelsea,
Phil.
I appreciate the bottom row just vibing and ignoring the boys. That's mad.
Oh, oh,
Dan, new season of Attack on Titan is popping off. I'll get there soon. AJ, thoughts on the new Bring Me the Horizon EP? Kingslayer is the only good song because
I like it more than Ammo because it's less embarrassing than Ammo. I quite like the chorus to Obey. The first time you hear it and then it gets annoying. I like the opening riff of Dear Diary. And I like the bit where he almost sounds like Chester on Teardrops. So I like 3 things about it.
I'm a little Bring Me fanboy, so I like the whole thing. But
Okay, yeah. I didn't feel like I wasted my time like I did with Ammo. As I was listening to Ammo, I was sitting there like, whatever was in my hands was breaking because I was like, this is so fucking bad.
just one Track Plagues.
No, come on.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm that fan.
They did so much better than that.
They didn't. They never did.
That's the Spirit is one of the best albums of all time. Just saying.
Big Locks. Any other honourable mentions of movies you have rewatched recently?
Rewatched?
The Longest Yard.
oh,
Oh, yeah.
Remember we watched that last 2 nights and
Who?
it's fucking.
Me, bro.
It wasn't a rewatch, but it is an older movie that I didn't know anything about. Go back a couple of episodes. The Sisters Brothers was really good. That was really good, The Sisters Brothers. I really liked that.
Yeah, that was a good find.
I don't really watch, like I rewatched Into the Spider-Verse for this, and I was just like, oh yeah, the opinion that I had of that movie is still that opinion, if not a little bit better. So, yeah, Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
You two on the floor? Did you rewatch anything you liked?
I watched 7 last year.
Oh.
That was a fucking good movie.
Mate.
But, yeah.
It's a shit guy in it.
What a fuck,
in real
yeah,
life now,
unfortunately.
but he gets his.
Same with
comeuppance.
Baby Driver. I want to watch Baby Driver again, but I'm like, he's in it.
Yeah. We watched that recently. It was okay.
Yeah, I
Not-
was
yeah,
like
it's not
expecting it to
fantastic.
be really good, and I was like, ooh.
It's quite
Yeah,
good.
It wasn't.
It's not great.
Yeah.
Not great.
Yeah, no. I was trying to think about ABC DVDs,
Yeah, you've been through a lot of movies this year.
but it's just so hard when you get put on the spot because it's just like, fuck, there's so many good movies.
That's improv, baby.
I know, it's hard. I don't know how you guys do it. You're like pros. Stop it.
Well, we're 50 episodes down. Fuck yeah.
Hate that.
Maybe me and Jacob can start our own
Yeah,
The
viewers-
Roommate
Our
Yeah,
viewers
podcast.
will back up somehow.
We'll do a
Everyone
spin-off.
left when we said you can leave. Oh no, there he goes. Never mind.
It's fine. There's still
It jumped up for a
You want me to leave?
We are going to wrap it up pretty soon. Cause it's
Dan
getting
said,
long.
Jack, how many times have you been catfished now?
I don't think I've been catfished much. It never gets far enough for me to find out if they're a catfish or not because I just get bored and move on.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Brody said L word, yes.
Yes,
Chelsea
Brody.
said, I'll reenact L word with you, baby. AJ, show us your best and worst tatties.
Adam, show me your shit one. I was making fun of it last night in the shower. Hey.
Yeah. So that would be. This might be a bit too much.
Wait,
TMI,
is it
but-
too?
How much?
I don't know.
puberty
Oh,
have
yeah.
you?
I'm just gonna show. I don't know if you all can see it there, but it's like it's the Devil Wears Prada Dead Throne logo, and I got that when I was 16 and drunk and with a tattoo machine from eBay.
With this guy.
It looks like a pen
With
mark.
Jacob?
Yeah. I got a smiley face on my crotch.
We didn't get any black ink. We had only blue ink, which was it looks
I
like a pen.
think Jacob needs to take his top off.
Any excuse. Any
Jesus
excuse.
Christ, I don't know if that's allowed.
That's my squash pancake, as Adam likes to call it.
It's a squash seagull, actually.
Squash seagull, sorry.
Yeah, if you can make out what it is, I'll send you the Invisible Man on DVD. My best one.
Zoom up.
I'll give you a hint. Caw-caw.
My best one, I don't know. All my tattoos are really good. Probably the rose, just because it's for my nan who passed away. So that's probably my best one, I guess. Yours are just.
Correct.
Someone said screaming
It is
eagle.
a screaming eagle. That is exactly right.
You are the wiener.
Close but no cigar on that one there.
I have a 6.5 hour PlayStation 1 controller tattoo on the back of my leg.
What's
It'll
wrong
be-
with that?
It'll be very hard to show on stream. That is my favourite.
Ah,
It means a lot to me because gaming, huddling around the PS1 with all my friends, even when we had PS3s, it's just a big. Yeah, it symbolises my friends that I'm still friends with today. It means a lot to me. I don't have a bad tattoo. I don't have any tattoos that I don't like. I have your white boy. You can't see it, but I have a tombstone and it says I'm fine on it because the joke is even though I'm super depressed, if someone says how are you, I'm just going yeah fine. But it got horribly infected, and then as it was healing, my dog jumped up and put his claw through it while it was still open and infected and healing, and then it got reinfected. So
Yuck.
it's not a bad tattoo. It was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
I only have 2 tattoos, so it doesn't really matter. 9 Inch Nails and Led Zeppelin.
So they both suck. Basically.
Hey,
Oh.
bloody got her.
Hey.
Fucking.
Hello.
Alright, let's wrap this up. We're gonna do 3 more questions.
All right.
So make them good.
James
3
said,
more,
thoughts on the
exactly.
Queen's Gambit.
Haven't watched it.
Fuck it. It's chest sucks.
Anya Taylor-Joy, very good.
Jammer said, movie you could watch every day and not get sick of.
Step Brothers.
Scott Pilgrim
Really?
vs. the World.
Hot Rod.
Ooh, Hot Rod.
I
That's
was
good.
going to change it up. Hot Rod.
I'm just gonna say Sex and City 2. I just can watch that anytime. Sorry, guys.
Or Upgrade. No, Upgrade. Upgrade is my answer. Upgrade! I always watch Upgrade all the time.
AJ also said Lamau got kicked out at Devil Wears Prada show for punching on how funny the most pussy band ever. Yeah, it's true. They are pretty fucking pussy now. Jem also said shout out to Frank being a dick.
Let's go, my boy.
Baby.
Connor said Terminator 2, which I'm guessing that's what he could watch.
Oh my god, Connor and I went and saw that when they put them back in theatres.
Yeah.
Connor and I went and saw Terminator 2, and I hadn't seen it for so long at that point, and just an unbelievable movie. It's
Yeah.
so good. It's so
I need to go
good.
back and rewatch those fucking movies.
It hasn't been matched yet, I don't think,
Yeah.
in terms of just a good, solid action movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was fun too, because Connor loves that movie more than I do.
Mm.
So sitting next to him in the theatre, watching him enjoy it, I got
Mhm.
kind of
Childhood
more.
Christmas.
I got kind of more out of watching Connor enjoy it than I did enjoying it myself. So
Yeah.
Terminator 2 all the way, man.
All right. I'm not saying anything scroll through, so unless it comes through late, we're gonna cut it off here,
This is
guys. We're gonna say
That's a
goodbye,
successful stream.
good night.
And I am one half of the You Like That podcast.
You're fired. You are immediately fired.
Shut the fuck up! Don't ruin our fucking show.
Hey guys, thank you so much. We did not know what to expect at all.
Yeah,
we didn't
no.
know if this would work. We didn't know if people would show up.
Yeah, no, I was
and you guys
expecting
turned out
maybe,
in
like-
force. You shared it like hell.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all
Thank you so much.
so much.
This
This
is awesome,
is-
man. This is so much fun, dude.
This is
We're
fun.
gonna do this a lot this year.
Streams,
Yeah.
streams are definitely going to happen again. Everyone's just saying thank you. Thanks for making 2020 better.
Thank you. Thank you.
GG, thank you all for being a part of it and joining in with us. So, as we close out episode 50,
As we seal, sign, I did that in the wrong order.
that's fine.
Put 2020 in an envelope and fuck it off out to sea.
We send it
2020 is
away.
done!
We close off. This
This
is
is it!
season 2 done. Season 3 kicks in next week, and we have many more exciting things for the future to come, and we cannot wait to keep this shit going, bring more streams to you guys. So thank you all for being a part of our life. Thank you for letting us be a part of yours every week. And until next week, my name is Adam, and I have been one half of the You Like That podcast.
My name is Jack. I have remained to be the other half of the You Like That podcast this week in a live environment and sometimes in a pre-recorded environment. I am Jack on both of those things.
Beautiful. We'll see you next week, guys. Thank you for sticking
Bye.
around.
Thanks everyone. Now the hubble to the camera. The hubble. Oh my god. What a shambles.
I was
Oh
going
my
to
God.
smack him for a second then.
Oh my poor phone.
It's so hot in here.
Oh my god, it's hot.
As soon as you stepped in.
Oh.
Fuck.